Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Mountaineers will kick off first, and here we go. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looking to throw, it's Boone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Hand off for Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job.
There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Boykin. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Just ran over it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kick. Sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great job by the...
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense got it. Brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They go to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finding some room. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I'll tell you what, Palmer, offensive coordinators, they script these things, right? And they get with you, and what do you like? What do you want to run? So far, the script is perfect. Like, everything going off as they wanted to. This is about as good a start for an offense as you can draw up.
And it's crazy, David, because when you have skilled players like they have on offense and guys that are so dangerous with the football in their hands, you almost feel as a play caller like anything I dial up is going to work. And you're seeing that early in this game. Balance, throwing, a beautiful run right there, everything working right now and going according to plan.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Boykin. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on first down. Extending the play. On the run deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Boone. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, App State!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged on the outside. It's Amatova. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Gets the back moving. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through. And he's not going to take the touchback.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There he goes. He's at the 50. Past the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Boykin. Got him downfield. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. He's loose. Touchdown, Texas State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Boone. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like...
Lets it fly! Makes the catch on the left! He's into the open down the middle! And he got away from the defense and takes it in! Touchdown, Appalachian State!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
To the air, it's Boone. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge the...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw it again. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection, and that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Puts it out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Here's a little room there. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Right back to the well.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Boykin. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on. Makes Makes it past the marker. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Boone. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Amatova. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, a double pass. Bringing the heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's first take a look at Georgia State taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Georgia State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Boykin. Under fire. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to take a shot. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking downfield, it's Boykin. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
It's simple, but it's not easy. You know, you miss on these throws and you see the ball not go near the wide receiver, but a lot of times it has to do with the bottom half of a quarterback. And are his feet set where now he can start to move towards where he wants to throw the football? And you can tell his feet weren't set and he was drifting a little bit.
Smashes through the tackle. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. One more time, it's Brown.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to.
Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Number 92, set to advance on the football.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Looking long. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the touchdown, App State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Ready to try the point after. down the boulevard. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Back to throw, it's Boone. Makes the grab, it's high. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Cotton. Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown, Texas State. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big late in the game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end it.